Hi, welcome to the .NET Core series. In the previous video, I was implement the logging in the account controller and also in the register and the login method. So in this video, I am going to test our login and register API and all the functionality that I have implemented in the account controller. So I have run the project and you can see that here is the Swagger UI. So just I have to create new user and add some name will be the test user. First name will be the test and last name will be user and email will be test accurate. And you have to set the password. Effective activate. I have set the password with mixed character and numeric and alphanumeric values. So try now hit the execute and you can see that all the fields that I have submit from Swagger are coming. Just go there and its success is false. It's giving invalid username. Oh, I have not provided the username. So I have to set user dot username will be the user detail dot email. Now again, it says provided an exception. It's through an exception of cannot insert the null values into column profile picture. You see that we add three fields to our identity user. So first was the first name, last name, and these two fields are coming, and profile picture we are not supplying. So that's why it's generating the error. So just try to now continue and now try to hit. Just I have to set the default value for the user uh, profile picture. So I have just this entities. So just try to. I think now the user is successfully created, and now we are creating the user role. So this is the user that I have registered now, and the role will be applied will be the role will be the user. So just continue and you can see that error code is the 200 and a user is registered successfully. So now I have to try to log in with this user. So I think I have some mistake here. So okay, I need to put the login detail instead of the user detail. Login detail instead of user detail and I have to restart it again. Just put the debugger breakpoint here. Uh, you can see that here is the who, its email and password. I have to add the email for the last registered user, and password is there. Just execute, and you will see that the user detail is contain two fields. One is the email and second one is the password. So just continue and validating the user email. So email verified successfully. So user is not null, and user detail. You can see that here is the user which is coming after validating the user email, and that is the password that is coming from the login detail. So validating the user password. So validates password successfully. So both method login and register are working properly. So you can see that is the email password and code is the 200. Now I have to discuss the JWT token because in the next video I am going to implement that JWT token in our login API method. So when user login to the system, so this login method will return the JWT token. So in the next video we will do some configuration for the JWT token. So in this video, I have to discuss the JWT token basics. So JWT token is an open standard, and I mean everyone can access this, and there is the self-contained for the security transmitting information between the parties as a JSON object. So JSON JWT is skew to reject that is transforming between the two parties in the JSON format. So it has a structure like header, payload, and the signature. So header typically has two parts. One is the the type of the token, which is the JWT, and the signing algorithm being used, such as the HMACA, SHA-256, or RSA. So header contains the two types, two things, which is the one will type contains the JWT because we are returning the header contains the JWT token. JWT, this describes the JSON Web Token. So, and second is the algorithm, which algorithm we are going to apply to our token. So mostly use HS256 and HMAC SHA256 or RSA. So in the next then the JSON is base 64 you are encoded to the form the first part of the JWT. So the JSON that is transformed between two parties is in the base 64 URL. So and then the second part of the JWT token is the payload. So token is payload which contains the claims. Claims are nothing are the statement about the entity, typically the user contains the user information, username, email, user ID, user roles, etc. And any additional data we can add in the payload. There are three types of claim: registered public and private claims. So registered claim are the set of the predefined claim which are not mandatory but recommended. to provide a set of useful interoperable claims. Some of them are AWS issuer and expiration time, SUV subject, and the AUD audience. So these are not mandatory. So sometimes we typically generally define these issuer, who is the issuer, what is the expiration time of the uh, our token, and what is the subject and audience of the JW token. So notice that claims names are only 3 characters long as JWT to mean to be impact. So claims mostly the claims character contain words contain 3 words, 3 characters. You can say IASS for issuer, EXP for expiration, SUV for subject, and AUD for audience. So no more character can add in the uh, in in these claims, default claims. So if you add, you will get the compilation error. So public claims, these are defined at will will be those using JWTs. And the next is the private claim. These are the claims, claims created to share information between parties that agrees agree on using them and are. So this was the section of the payload, and you can see that here is the example of the payload sub contain the subname and admin. So next is the signature. To create the signature part, you have to take the encoded header and the encoded payload secret. The algorithm signature specified in the header and sign that. So when your signature contain the base64 URL, which is this is the algorithm, this is the base64 URL, which is the header, and base64 URL encode payload and the secret. So signature is contain all the headers, payload, and the secret. So the following show the JW that the previous header and payload encoded, and it is signed with the. So here is the format of the JWT token when data transfer between two parties as a JSON format. This will be look like that. So the receiving parties will decode this uh, J, uh, JSON into original format. So uh, so that the receiving parties can be use this token to further process or using the application. So thanks for watching the video. In the next video, we will implement the JWT token logic in our application. So meet you soon.